Good evening. Yeah, I don't know if this is a trend or not, but this is technical. I don't know if anybody's aware of this, but yesterday was the MLB All-Star game, and now this is the third straight year I've done a devotional right after the All-Star game. So I don't know if that's on purpose, intentional, but I mean, I'm starting to catch up on a trend there because, once is an accident, 2 times is a pattern, and 3 times is a trend. So I don't know if that's accurate or not. Growing up, one of the things I've always been taught is that if you want something, you have to work for it, period. Whether it's that dream job, that college diploma, or even the respect of those around you, such as your family or your peers. I'm sure if I were to ask everybody right now to take a survey, what are the traits for those who accomplish their goals or who are successful, I'm sure I could get a million different answers. And every single one of them, I'm pretty sure they would be able to make sense. But to me, when I observe or study the habits of those who accomplish their goals or who are successful, I notice that there are a few traits that are quite common. These individuals have drive, they surround themselves with great people, and they do not cut corners. These traits can be applicable to either becoming a Christian or remaining faithful. So for the next few minutes, I would like to discuss each trait and how I believe it's applicable to not only becoming a Christian, but remaining faithful. In order to become a faithful Christian, there must be obviously a desire on our part. In Psalm chapter 37, verse 4, it says, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart." If we desire to improve as Christians, we will be rewarded over time. While we all want to become the most faithful Christian we can, we need to come to the realization that it's a process. It takes time to get to where we want to go. And that kind of segues into the next point. When we realize we can't do it alone, we need to be able to surround ourselves with great individuals who will be able to help us grow. We need to be aware of who we surround ourselves with because, as indicated in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33, bad company ruins good morals. Proverbs 13:20 says, "Whoever walks with the wise becomes wise, but the companion of fools will suffer harm." Whether this is just a personal opinion of mine, whether you're an employee or you're a teammate for your athletic team, or if you're a student, in most cases, you are only as good as what's around you. So if you hypothetically work for a company where you got a lot of great individuals who are great at what they do, or if you go to a school that has a lot of individuals or instructors that know what they're doing, or if you you play for a team and the coaches know what they're doing, then you thrive. Your potential for success increases. But if vice versa happens, then success could be hindered. While it's important to surround ourselves with the right people, we also need to do our part in terms of elevating those around us, as indicated in Romans chapter 15, verse 1, when it says, "We who are strong have an obligation to bear with the failings of the weak and not to please ourselves." And my final point I would like to discuss is people who accomplish their goals, they don't cut corners. James chapter 4, verse 6 says, "But he gives more grace. Therefore it says, God opposes the proud, but gives grace to the humble." Now, to me, when I see people do unethical things, cheat, lie, steal, whatever, to get what they want or to try to obtain success, naturally to me, I don't like it because it gives them a sense of accomplishment, and they did nothing to earn that the right way. As Christians, it is important for us to have a strong belief in our faith, but we need to have something to show for it, as indicated in James chapter 2, verse 26, when it says, "For as the body apart from the spirit is dead, so also faith apart from works is dead." Overall, it's important to aid Christians along their journey, as indicated by Paul in Ephesians 4:16, when it says, "From whom the whole body joined and held together by every joint which is equipped, which, when each part is working properly, makes the body grow so that it builds itself up in love." So just to kind of bring everything back into picture here, to conclude, the people who accomplish what they set out for, from what I've observed, is they have drive. I mean, they're easily motivated to get what they want. They surround themselves with the right people. They don't hang around with people who are going to bring them down. And finally, they don't cut corners. They don't cheat. They do what they're supposed to do when they're supposed to do it. So if you have goals set out for yourself, I hope you pursue them relentlessly. And if you wish to become a better Christian, I hope you do the things that you need to do so. If there's anybody here tonight that wishes to be baptized or needs the prayers of the church, would you please come forward as we stand and sing this song of invitation?